Today's video, as I said last time, is about 5D. Yes, we are going to be exploring what 5D is, what it is not, how we block ourselves from accessing 5D, and how we can access it, right? So get your notebooks if you must so that you can take notes. And then after talking about 5D, we are going to be delving into the concept of do, as I promised you in the first two videos, I think, of this channel. Yeah, so without wasting any time, let us get into today's video. Welcome back to EKOW. This is how we become real woke. Yes, my name is Empress Talowa, and I welcome you back to the channel. So like I said, in this video, we are going to be talking about the fifth dimension, right? I explained in the previous video that the fifth dimension is one of the higher dimensions, and it is the spiritual dimension. And I also explained that from my experience, I understand that human beings are not just physical or third dimensional, but we can also access the higher dimensions because that's where we come from, right? Yes. So let's get into the meat of this video. So what is the fifth dimension? We spoke about the one dimension, whether it's height or length, one dimension, right? And then we spoke about things that are flat, right? And we said they are height and length, and that gives us two dimension, right? And then we spoke about height, length, and breadth or width. And we said that is the third dimension. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension I mentioned briefly, but I did not say that it is the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension I mentioned briefly, but I did not mention that it was the fourth dimension in the previous video. I spoke about space. So height, length, width or breadth, and then space, right? And then fifth dimension, we add time. So we have space-time, right? And those who are interested in quantum physics is in the fifth. To be honest, it is so difficult to actually define or explain what 5D is. So 5D is not a particular place that you go to, just like here in the third dimension, right? But 5D is a vibration, it's a frequency, it's an energy thing. And yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why it is so difficult to explain what it is. But we can all feel it, we can all see symptoms. Ooh, but maybe some can't because they are still stuck in the 3D. And I didn't mention last time, but 3D is duality. It's where you see black and white, good, bad, God, evil, you know, and that's what keeps you here, grounded, like I said last time, in this physical reality, and you can't access the higher dimensions. Okay, so yeah, 5D has the space-time and a little bit of the electromagnetic field into it. So, like I always say, do your own research so you can understand further, so you can make this information yours. You know, when you actually take this information and you look into your own life and you sort of like contrast it, you can actually see signs of certain things that I speak about in this channel in your own life. So that is why it's important to do your own research. We encourage critical thinking in this channel. Don't just take what I say. Go do your own research, have your own experience, and come share with us what your own experience has been of this. Remember, we've got that Facebook group where you can share and engage. Please, I've put the link to the Facebook group on this video in the description. So please go visit the group and engage. So let's continue. We're talking about 5D. 5D. The symptoms of living in 5D. I'll give you a few. There are many, but I'll give you a few. The most obvious, maybe. So, firstly, you stop living in duality. You stop thinking that everything is either black or white. You start walking the middle path, right? And you stop caring about what other people think of you, okay? And when people do, remember there's a video where we spoke about deleting things, and I spoke about deleting toxic people. Well, when you are in 5D, you don't worry about deleting toxic people because you've healed that part of yourself that attracts the toxic people in your life. So when you are in 5D, you also understand, or should we say, overstand, or maybe understand, as our friend Nassim usually says. Um, you understand that people have their own traumas, and you understand that what happens outside of you in the third dimensional reality is actually created in the fifth. So if you are not connected in the fifth, you will actually find a disconnect even in the third, in the physical reality. That's why you'll be stuck and you'll feel like things are not happening for you, because in the fifth, there's no duality, there's only possibility. Remember the wave and the particle in that, what do they call it? The double split experiment. So that's what we understand about the 5D. There's a lot of symptoms. Oh, and another one is you stop craving junk. You know, you start eating healthier, you start engaging with healthier habits, and you release negative thoughts quite quickly. And when you are living in the fifth dimension, you are able to manifest faster. Everything happens faster, because for those of you who read the Bible, remember John 1, in the beginning was the Word. Remember? And the Word was with God. Remember? And before word is word, it's thought, right? So what kind of thoughts are you thinking? What kind of words are you saying about yourself and other people, right? So for me, the fifth dimension is where we start to access God, is where we start to access the Creator, is where we start to access our higher self. So for me, it is important to live in the fifth dimension. And like I said in the previous video, 2019, 2020, we started accessing a lot of the fifth dimension. The veil was thinned, right? So we were able to tap into that dimension enter the portal and be able to live in that state, you know. So yes, we are still in the physical, we are still three-dimensional, but we also live in the fifth dimension right now. And 2024 is a special year for the fifth dimension. We have a lot of cosmic events that actually point to this energy. So a lot of YouTube content creators are talking about the split between the 3D and the 5D.
I want to talk about 3D to 5D consciousness shift, specifically for people who have no idea what I'm talking about, for people who don't know what that is, haven't been exposed to it, or maybe you've heard of it, but you really don't quite understand what that is. And I want to bring some clarity to it, and I want to root it into something that's real, because it's not this like mystical sci-fi type of thing that we are experiencing. It's very practical. And all we're doing is we are shifting, as humans, we are shifting our focus from the 3D or the physical aspect of our lives to the 5D or the emotional aspects of our lives. So we are shifting from a society of what do you do for a living, how much money do you make, what sort of car do you drive, what brands do you wear, into a society that is more, are you happy? Are you loving yourself? How do you treat others? We're beginning to understand the importance of our character. We're beginning to understand the importance of living in a vibration that brings love and peace and truth and kindness.
So at this point, if you don't make the choice, you are actually going to stay in the 3D, and you are going to struggle more and more and more, and you are going to find things harder to manifest. So make the choice. 5D is here for you. It's here for the taking, and it is that time. The Mayans spoke about it. A lot of ancient cultures spoke about a time in humanity where we will ascend. This is that time. This is that time. Make the choice for yourself. So we've come to the end of today's video, and I hope you found it informative. And once again, like I said, thank you to the subscribers, the new subscribers, the new people that are watching the videos on this channel. Please, if you feel that this content resonates with you, or any other video on this channel, feel free to subscribe, like, and hit the notifications icon so that you are always informed of new content that we post. And I hope you guys are enjoying the other playlist. Please, you can post comments, you can go to the Facebook group, and you can share with us. As you can see, those videos are much shorter, and it's for those people that are always on the go, but they want to watch the videos and engage with the content, and maybe they don't get enough time to watch the 15 minutes long video or the 18 minutes long video. You can just watch the 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and then get the gist of what we are sharing in this channel. So once again, guys, thank you for all your support. I love you all. I am you, you are me. We are a reflection of each other. So see you again in the next video, where we will be engaging with the concept of Ntu, as I promised you. Okay, guys, it's time for me to say goodbye. It's so hard for me to say goodbye to you guys. It's like I could just be here with you like for longer, but you know, there's other things to be done out there. So I will see you soon.